Hello, my brothers and sisters. It is Wednesday, the 15th of April, halfway through our 30 days of shutting down our church to comply with government requests that we not gather together in large meetings. I've received a number of communications from quite a number of you in the body, and I try to always field everything I can and do the best I can to field the questions and listen to the requests of people. The one request has been that we would apply immediately for the payroll assistance that is available through the federal government right now, and that we would do that right away and get on with all the paperwork that needs to be done there. We as a church board talked about that at the end of March, and we decided for several reasons that we did not think it was in the church's best interest to take that offer from the government to pay our staff with a loan that would become a grant. And I recalled that decision that the board made, and I thought, I need to get that decision in your hands so you all know what the church board was thinking when we got together. So I shot out an email to all the church board at the end of last week, and I wrote, the following announcement is a written announcement. I'm going to read it so I don't miss anything, and hopefully this will explain to you the church board's thinking and our staff's thinking as to why we are not taking the funding from the government. We are able to pay staff. We have not missed a pay period. Your giving has been phenomenal over the last 3 years. We are in a strong position financially, and we just felt like it was in our best interest to trust the Lord and to ask the Lord to meet our needs and to leave the money on the table so that other churches that are not doing well or businesses that are not doing well, there are more funds available for them. So let me read this to you. This comes from me personally as your senior pastor, and I ran this past the church board. Dear brothers and sisters of Cedar Grove, the church board met earlier to discuss many things about how we will encourage our church family to respond to the COVID-19 disease and its mitigation. One of the things we talked about was whether or not to apply for the funding available to pay our payroll as a church. We believe the right thing to do is to not take the funding or grant at this time. We are doing well financially because you as a body have been so gracious and generous in your giving. We're able to pay our expenses and pay our staff regularly. Thank you for your wonderful giving of tithes and offerings by snail mail and by online giving through our website. We will revisit this in the near future. That would be the last week of April. That's a parenthesis. But for now, we believe the Lord is directing us to not take the money so that there is more available for businesses and churches that are not doing well financially. We see this as an act of loving generosity to others. Thank you for your concern about our staff being paid at this time of national crisis, so we can pay our bills and care for our needs. Our church board has gone on record that we will continue to pay our staff from our own giving to the cause of Christ and his church at Cedar Grove. You are wonderful people. God's richest blessing to you and yours as we walk through these uncertain times together. Thanks for taking the time to listen to that announcement. You are dearly loved.